Hello, everybody. Did you say
Oh,
hello to everybody?
nope, I got the camera and the mic going.
Let's see who's here.
I'm going to borrow this real quick.
Talk story.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. It is December and holy camoles. I do not know how December came about so quickly. I'm going to test to make sure my mic is working. This is a surprise live. I just felt like beading, so I put it out to our WhatsApp friends, and I was like, anybody want to bead? Oh, my ears feel naked. I'm going to put on some green earrings. And this is one of the things I wanted to show you because Allison put these cuties together, and I was like, oh, I need to show everybody before the holidays roll in and roll out. Is everybody ready for the holidays? Can you comment what you are up to? I was going to bead and make all these things. I probably will as soon as I have some time. I went to Japan with my mama, and the idea of self-care, I finally figured out what it means on this past trip, so it was pretty cool. Okay, so here is some pieces I'm going to show, and feel free to watch this sped up in replay, and then you can see how I'm going to attach this to here. Okay, get some ear wires. Okay, isn't that cute? So first of all, this is made with these little flowers. And Allison and I were like, okay, it's not too late. Let's still do Christmas. So she came up with this Christmas wreath. Now you can put silver balls in between it. You could put little crystals, which would be really, really cute. Let me make it a little bit bigger. 1 second. Okay. So down here is a mother of pearl shell fishy. And today is more like just a little bit of some tips and tricks. Okay. So if you ever buy an ear wire and it looks like this, and it's kind of smushed and out of shape, I'm going to show you really quickly how to fix it. You can take your 6-step wrap and tap. I'm going to see if it's even in focus. Give me 1 second. Okay. Roll it forward to close that front loop. And then you can take the bigger part of your 6-step wrap and tap and fix any ear wire that you buy that may be kind of squishy and bring it around. That'll fix that. Ta-da! Now, if that's too big, there's 4 jaws you can pick from the wrap and tap, which is pretty cool. So you can always put on a smaller one and bring it down. Because sometimes when you buy them and they come in a bag, they look like this. And it's like, oh my God, what's going on? Here. So you can fix it up and make Make all your ear wires look good. Okay. So this was an earring hoop. If you have any pieces of wire that are maybe like 3 inches, 2.5 to 3 inches, you can just go ahead, make a loop, come around, and do the other side and link into it. Or you can take an earring hoop. Hang on one second. Then you're going to hook it into each other like that. And now you have a built-in loop so you can hang your ear wire here. And you can also hang a fish from it. So you can put a piece of chain in there, a long head pin. I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll use a long head pin. You can decide with me. And we'll see if it works or it doesn't. You can also just take some straight wire. Maybe have a little color above here. Did anyone of you guys get these cute fish before? Because the fish also, you can, oh my God, there's so many cute samples. I'll see if I can grab some. But you can also put a color above it. So that'll be a nice accent. Let me see what I got lying around here today. Maybe one silver bead. No, you know what? I think it should be color. It is a Christmas earring. One moment.
What you looking for, Jim?
I just need like a little crystal that I can wire wrap above it. I'm trying to think what
Okay.
color would be cute above here. Any suggestions for a cute color to go above my fishy? So we picked like a coral wreath because we're in Hawaii and we thought just the idea of doing something that reminded us of being on the islands. So we have a nice coral color. Oh,
How's that? Palette.
Jason just brought me a whole bunch.
That's how you do it.
Maybe, is that too Christmassy, you guys? Maybe going with a green crystal above it? Or should I go with the theme of the coral and maybe put like a corally color? Sometimes I wonder if there's such a thing as too much Christmas, you know, like I do it. I try to put everything red and green, red and green. Oh, wait. This, maybe just a clear AB. Okay. Sometimes a sparkle is all it takes. Okay. So I have a couple things to show you today, but let's make this first. Oh, my earring. I have this. Hi, June. Hi, Ruth. Okay, so this earring right here. I don't know if you can hear the frantic clicking happening to the side of me, but that's Jason. He's trying to fight with the tech right now and get us linked to Instagram, and I am at the point of telling it stop. I don't know if you guys have all noticed that text sucks some days, and it just no matter what you do.
I'm tenacious.
Yeah, he is tenacious. Poor June, my computer yesterday would not cut and paste nicely. It was like queuing up old old copies and pasting them even though I was trying to do new ones. I was just like, what is going on? Thanks for hanging in there with us, everybody. Okay, so this is the mother of pearlfish. Look how cute the eye is. Even the eye is so cute. It's like probably half a millimeter. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this little fishy. Now, I love requests. If you want to see it hanging on chain, tell me. If you want to see it hanging on like a long piece of just wire, tell me. But for now, I think what I was going to do is just wire up it to a crystal. But in everything we do, we always want to accommodate questions because that curiosity means that you probably want to make it as well. So I'm going to wire wrap that. I'm using 26 gauge wire. Oh. So I have my little fishy. And whenever I do anything with a hoop, I really, really love it when the center bead is in the middle of the piece. Like I've seen it sometimes where things are like up here or the chain's too long and they kind of hang here. But I don't know how you guys feel. Tell me if you're a centered kind of person. If you are, is there a trick you do to get your pieces centered? Because as I'm wrapping it, honestly, sometimes I can't tell until I do it. How far is it going to hang, right? Until I do it. And then the size of the loop makes a difference. How many beads you put on. Let's just kind of see what happens. Now, today I am here for any questions about your projects, your beading. So go ahead and hop on up with any comments or questions because it's a very relaxed day. Most days when we're doing a live show, we sweat a little bit. Here's a little behind the scenes information. We have like, 50 boxes behind us and we're absolutely like going bonkers with the two of us going, "Where's this? Where's that?" So today, the decision just to kind of come on and bead is, I don't know, super fun. I have a project that I'm working on for my birthday. It's a pair of earrings, and I still have yet to do it. So that's why I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll do that today." But then I was like, "Oh no, I must do this first." Okay, so I'm trying to get this on the wire. It's a little bit of a trick because it's kind of at an awkward position for it to hang from the bottom. But don't give up. I'm talking to myself. Come on, Jamie, don't give up. Just keep wrapping. All right, it's in there. Can you see that? It is awkward because I want it to hang inside the middle and I don't want to take it apart at this point, the loop, because it took me a bit to get it in the other day. So if you're going to do something like this, maybe it's better to pre-wrap the linky component. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. It's better to pre-wrap the fishy component and then stick it in before you close the loop. I'm going to cut this and show you what I just did. Okay. So the fish on the wire wrap is hanging from the bottom of that loop. So I was kind of fiddling to get it in there. But as you can see, it's very possible. Now I'll take the other side. If you have questions about anything I'm doing, remember, Karen and Harmon, Ruth, June, this is for you guys and all of our newbie friends. So ask away. I am here for you. Look how kawaii that is. Oh, I gotta do the other side.
Tell them what kawaii means.
In Japanese, kawaii is cute. My earring is backwards. Always check your charms. You can see that's the back of the charm, and the other side is the front. So I'm going to flip this cutie right now. Hi, Debbie. I am making some Christmas earrings right now. Okay, here we go. That is cute. So it has that Hawaii theme of a little fish swimming in a wreath of coral and a bow. So hopefully the color and the bow tell you that it's a Christmas earring. I'll have to make the other side. Now, when you buy any kind of handmade bead, so these are all hand carved, when you are making your pairs of earrings, here's a tip. Always look to see if they match. Here, I'll give you an example. These two do not match. They are on the same string, but as you can see, they probably were made by maybe it's the same person. Maybe. But it is hard to make something this tiny exactly the same. So one thing to I was thinking about doing a series of how to shop for jewelry because I have a lot of customers who buy jewelry. I have a lot of friends that buy jewelry, and they all love to show me their jewelry after they buy it, and they go, "Oh my God, what do you think? Why is he blah blah blah?" Right? You've all heard that from your friends. So I was like, what if I do a preemptive course in how to buy jewelry? What to look for? In terms of technique. Is it sound? What to look for in terms of design? How to tell if something is a quality piece? What what you want to read when you're looking at the signs that say this item is silver, which doesn't say much anymore when something says silver. And perhaps how to identify when something is made quality with a lot of thought. So here's the first example is you want to oh, these 2 are so cute together. I wish I used those. Oh my god. If anybody wants pairs today, let me know. I will pair them. The strands I think are like $29, but if you don't need a whole strand, you can do a pair today that I will custom pick for you. So if you're doing like a charm bracelet, no worries, just go for it and use them. Look at this baby. Look how teeny tiny that fish is. That's so cute too. Okay, so did you guys know we just hit year 29 in our business too? So I think that now that makes me, I was gonna say ancient. That makes me a pro. Yeah, Jay?
Yep.
Okay. Phew. That's as close as I think it's gonna get right now for the two fishies that match. So when you are looking for something, a piece of jewelry, I mean, another thing you want to see is it super crushable? I mean, I don't think you should go and grab somebody's earring at a booth and squeeze it, but sometimes you can tell if you look at the wire that is exposed, if it's really, really thin, that's key. That it is going to be very delicate and easily broken or squashed. 'Cause if you think about it, there's very few ways to keep the price down on something. It's always going to be labor or materials, one or the two. It is very rare to get something where the labor and the materials are amazing and then you paid $10. I mean, that's usually not the case. Was that my fish? I think so. Was that my fish? No. All right, Miss Karen, I'll make some pairs and then you can tell me which cutie you like. I am going to wrap this right now. Every instinct inside of me says, no, don't bore them. Just put it on the side. But you know what has happened over the last 600 lives? I have 600 bags on my desk of unfinished projects. And that, that is not a good feeling. I mean, like 100, 200, that's okay. But as we started doing the lives, I noticed that I don't finish much. What do we do right after the lives? We just jump out to our computers and we do all kinds of like packing, shipping questions. Like after all these years of doing that, I thought it's gonna get easy, but technology. My poor mama. I have a story for you guys. She is in Zoom. We do a Zoom exercise class together, and we've been doing it since March. My mama Poor thing. The interface for her Zoom on her 10, 15-year-old iPad, it keeps changing. And every time, not every time, like the last, and it could be age too mixed in with it, but the last like couple months, she goes, I can't get onto the Zoom. And she describes to me what the page looks like. And I'm like, what? That doesn't even sound like my interface at all. And I feel so bad because, like, here she is trying her best and she has to talk to me over the phone in order to troubleshoot my poor mama. So, the point is, technology is constantly changing. To wish it was easier or friendlier or would stop changing, I guess. Those are wishes that are not going to come true right away, right now. And so we will just keep fighting with
How's that? Let me know.
cute. So Jason,
Hmm.
can you grab the ear wire? It's a hoop earring. I'm just going to show everybody what it looks like so they can have a visual in case they want to make this.
Is that the
It's the sterling
Yep,
silver ear hoop. So I think,
the thin one, right?
yeah, Allison was like, let's just use something that's rounded to begin with. It'll be a lot easier. Oh, now we're down lower. Okay.
Sterling silver though, right?
Yes, sterling. Today I wore my glasses, and so I have to keep taking them off so I can see up close. Does anybody else want a pair? It's a pair for $5, or if you need a whole strand, go for it. It is cheaper to buy things by the strand always from us, but we do offer sometimes me handpicking and pairing things as well. I'm gonna cut two strands, okay, for you, Karen, so you can choose. So I do have. Look how tiny these are. I mean, the eyes, those look like me. They have really teeny tiny eyes. Okay. This is the bittiest little baby ever. It is so cute. I might have to find a friend for that on another strand. So cute. Kind of, but not really. Okay,
Can I see that?
Miss Karen, I'm gonna give you four pairs to choose from. You tell me. And
Is that it?
then
That's it. The
yeah,
five mil.
yeah, that
Okay.
must be it.
Do we have a write up of these
Which one?
that Allison used?
No.
I swear she wrote it.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
Okay, there's a box behind me. If you
Yeah,
can check
it's not in here.
that. One, two, three, four. So I'm looking not just at the size from the top, I am looking from the side. Because, like when they're cutting, this is shells. So some shells are thick, some shells are thin. And to me, that does change the visual weight of the piece. And I know I can tend to be like a lot, right? When I'm being super particular like this. So much of even one really nice batch, I'll be like, oh, let me look at that again. Anyhow, but I do feel like that makes all the difference in a finished piece of work when you spend the time to get the details. So this is the first time I've ever offered these cuties by the piece. Look, it's so much easier when you make them either go head to head or butt to butt rather than this way. That is harder to match them versus putting them butt to butt. Actually, I'm sorry, that would be called fin to fin. But that is turning out to be the easiest way to see that the heights are similar and that it looks similar to each other. One of the tricks that I do is I will pre-sort. I will take everything and then kind of go, okay, these are the small ones, these are the mediums, and then I'll start doing it by thickness, and then I'll sort again by color. But I have so few here today that It's pretty easy. Okay, Karen, I got you top left and top right. Anybody else wants to pick? I think that'd be Ruth. You go ahead and tell me. Here, I'll put it like that, okay? And I'll add a little bit more as I make them. Two, three, four, five, six. If you, oh, you know what? These little babies are so cute. One is slightly thinner than the other, but if you have a kind and understanding heart and you're okay with that, this one's just a teeny tiny tad tinier. Okay, Jason, can you put this in a bag for Miss Karen? We'll just, this is so much fun. Sorting beads is so much fun. I probably could do this like, I was going to say I could do it as a job, but you know what? I do it as a job. Okay, this little baby, I'm so sorry. This is a better match in terms of size. I can't. All right. Okay, I cannot match those four, so those will be on the side. You can use miscellaneous. Oh, Karen, we don't do common selling anymore.
Mm.
We got priced out of that recently. I don't know if you guys have been reading any articles about how there's this, I wouldn't call it a trick, but with different technological services, it starts off low and you get stuck into it, you're using it, you absorb it into every aspect of your business, and then it doubles, it triples. Well, that happened to us in quite a few of our apps in the last
I'm
year.
sure these.
So those are a pair for $5. So it'd be, yeah. Oh, that's the special. Okay.
Because I have to put this as a
Yeah.
miscellaneous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll invoice you
That
guys.
two for $5 is a special price for the live. Then you can only buy it by the strand thereafter again. Okay. Alrighty. Let's talk about these stackable earrings now.
Oh, did you get there's a request from Carmen on YouTube.
Oh, Miss Carmen, I did
It's
not
right here.
see. What does
Right here.
she want?
Two pairs, please.
Okay. And so if
If you
there's
can
more
see
requests and you guys don't care about
here.
picking it live and you don't mind, I can always, if I do sell enough, I will cut another strand and I will make more pairs. You can
Mom.
always tell me if you like the tiny ones or the big ones, though. I mean, there's not that much difference, but I would say here, if you put the tiny one next to the big one, it probably is about a millimeter and a half difference in size. Okay. This one, this was made with this. Now, I just want to show you these. If you guys want any of these, just tell me. It is this the is this
Hmm?
the one that we had made for us? I can't
Yes, that's
remember.
German.
So it's not Czech.
No. So
So
you guys even though it says Czech,
it's not.
even though you guys it says Czech glass in there, it's not Czech glass. It's
That was
actually German
Yeah.
glass.
This is our generic stickers that we were using, and this is a price from 20 years ago. So it's German glass. We had these made for us a long time ago. I think we have 20 strands left. I'll keep it at 5. I scratched out the word Czech because it's not, it's German. And it is a 20-year-old price because we had these done. If anybody wants any, just let me know and I'll put it on the side with your name.
And then we
I'll
also
write it
got a
down.
request from Ruth,
Mhm.
top and second from bottom, please.
This one?
Top and second from bottom.
Okay. All right, Miss Ruth. Here's your top and second from bottom.
And then Carmen says pick for her.
Okay, here is Miss Ruth's, and then I will pick for Carmen. But if anybody wants any of these coral flowers, because you want to make any of these, this is your chance. These are not on the website. They are priced very low, and they are German glass. And just let me know your name, how many you want, and I will send you an invoice. If it's the first time you're buying from us, just make sure you WhatsApp us or email us so that we know who you are and we know where to send your invoice. All right, I'm gonna put these away. Carmen, I love. Ooh, e. Mm, I love these tiny babies. And I like this one. Okay. This one's super cute too. They're all cute. Oh my God. For Miss Carmen, so I picked her two sizes kind of similar. Can you give me a one by one and I won't get it confused?
Okay, we do that for
Lighting.
Karen's too, or what? Because it's different
No.
size.
Oh, Karen's, you can tell the difference.
Okay.
Carmen's are a little bit harder. Okay. Coral flowers. Karen, I'll get you one strand. Sure thing. These are vintage, so we can't get this again, ever. I am sure. I don't even know if the factory that we had made this for us back then. I don't know what they're doing because it's been 2 decades, but these are really pretty. The color and it's opaque.
You have names on? Or
Oh,
the
just Karen. Okay.
three?
No, just one. I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
I'll write it down. And then I'm going to put all my little flowers away. Did you guys want to see how to make this? If I see anybody say yes, we will. Otherwise, I'll talk about how to stack your own Christmas trees. So this flower is called a bell shape, a bell flower. Sometimes you might be seeing them used upwards, like a little cup or an ice cream scoop from the top. As trees, you can do one, two, or three. Um, very, very cute. Now, I did sell stars, a mixed bag of stars. I think it was last year, the year before. So if you have them, go dig them out. Okay. These little bows. I have a few left. If you want any, I got these in Japan a whiles ago. I think. Honestly, now I can't remember. Maybe not. But they look like this. And in gold, they look like this. Gold plated. Gold, I only have three left. The rhodium one, I have a few. They're $5. Okay. I think that just goes to show how what a steal that is. So the strand is $2. The charm is $2. Now, these all you need is a head pin and you go up and turn a loop. That one, that's so easy. These are some German flowers that we had made 20 years ago as well. We only have this many left, and they are $2 each. So if anybody would like a green flower, let me know. This is from our in store collection, and that is everything. So again, these are not on the website, but maybe you want to make some earrings and you can just tell me. I'll send you an invoice. But go look around because you know what's super cute about these is when you stack them and you have different shapes, you can go from small to big, and that is so cute. You can also make your own wire stars at the top and then string downwards to wire wrap at the bottom. In case you don't have any stars, you can make them out of wire. That's always a neat idea. And of course, as I always offer over and over, just ask me. We do have a video because our friend Joanne came in and made these. I don't know if you guys remember. And I just checked on YouTube. That video is up, it's working. So if you want to make it, you can go and watch the video. It's called Cone Shell Christmas Tree. I got some cone shells in. And they're so cute. They're tiny. So I was going to make a tiny cone shell Christmas tree for myself to wear versus the big one. Look, these are tiny. So those are the big ones. Look, how cute. Oh, so sorry. You can't see. Look, can you imagine how cute that's going to be? Do you guys want to make one with me today? Like a teeny tiny cone shell. And they're not even that teeny tiny. These are, how big are these? Get my ruler. So I think like the year that we did the cone shells, we used the big ones, and those were about an inch and a half. This is a little over half an inch. Kawaii. I could make one of those today. I think I want to because I want to wear a small one. Maybe I could make two as earrings. All right. Let me show you the sterling silver pair of beading hoops. This is the easiest. So, in terms of hoops, this is called, I know nobody really asked to see this being made, but that's okay because I want to make it. This is called a beading hoop. It's not a typical hoop earring because it doesn't have a click back. It doesn't have it doesn't have a way for it to stay closed except by turning a 90-degree angle. That is not a good safe hoop earring. I usually will advise you to put a silicone backing on there so it doesn't fall off. Making sure that they're all the same size and that all the holes are good. This is for Miss Carmen.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, it's there. But I'm going to, maybe I should make this one. Let me see. Let me see. So we use 8O beads in between, some check glass, and a bow, and a tiny jump ring on the bow. Okay. Oh, hello. Here's the other side. Thank you, Allison. This back. Sorry. Take a bow for myself. And all right, now, if you need any Christmas trees, this little green one, this is new jade. So if you need one, I think it's on the website. If it's not, we can grab one for you. If you need any rondelles, we have those too. Okay. I will commence my little area. Ruth, set the time. Let's see how long it takes to make these cuties. I always like to know, you know why? Because when customers come in and they're like, I want a fast project, I usually go, okay. And then I don't know how long it took me. And I guess 10 minutes. Sometimes I'm like 20. How did Allison do it? She just strung with it. Okay. She strung it so that the bead, okay, goes like this. So each successive one is being cupped into the silver. Hey Jay, do you have a tiny jump ring anywhere?
Um, Explain.
Because look, she used, because the bow is hanging left to right.
Okay.
So she put a tiny jump ring right there. And again, you can put a crystal inside instead. I'm going to put these earrings on my ears in a few minutes. So these are German vintage coral flowers. I think I was saying I have like about 10 left of these packages, and I do. One, two, three, four. Yeah, about 10 packages left. It's so fun, because and nostalgic. Well, it's kind of fun in a bittersweet way when we see something that we had with us for so long that became like a staple, and then it's the end. It's kind of like our crystal light catchers. Like we've been selling that crystal light catcher for over 20. 20, 25 years. And now we're down to the last two kits. And so those crystals are Swarovski. Swarovski had a different brand that they made their crystals under back then called, whew, what's the name of that? And anyhow, the stars and the light catcher, the last two that we have in the pink, are that. And I can't believe we're at the end. We have taught that light catcher so many. I mean, like we would go out to do Girl Scout um, projects, and that would be our project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Two more. Oh, I didn't string on my jump ring. I know I saw you flip it at me, Jason. Where did you put it?
Right there on the top, the red box.
Oh, thank you. For some reason in my mind, I thought, Jamie, don't forget to put on
Just have to open
your bow. I'm
90,
gonna try and pop it in
90
between.
degrees. Go 90. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't do it. She did a double silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Oh well. Ruth, stop the timer. Actually, all mistakes should be part of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two silvers, but put the little.
You need any more?
I don't think so. If you guys need crystals or anything, because you don't have any,
Message me.
message Jason. Okay, look, we're back in business. So when I closed this, Allison's so cute. She's like, come over here. She's like, close this for me. I was like, what? She's like, I don't know how to close it, how to end this thing. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I don't know like how to turn the loop at what angle. 1, 2, 3. Look, you see how many I have like am I like having a little bit of some issue here as I keep counting over and over. But I was like, here, just try. So a lot of times I too do not know what I'm doing and I'm just crossing my fingers that it'll work out. And I did learn that skill from my mama of how to be creative. Okay. So she gives it to me like this. I was like, what? Just that tiny little piece of wire? Okay. This is what I did. I poked it in. But what did I learn the last time? That this should go on first. Dun, 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 dun. Then, okay, if you are not watching any part of this whole show, this is the only part you should be watching because this is the little trick that I think will help all of us. Okay, all my hard work of making these, I'm not going to mess them up. Okay, take the wire, I start to roll it, put it in, and then grab it on this side and roll it some more. One moment, and then I'll make sure I'm in focus, but I need to grab it. Okay. Just turn. I need to make it a little bit bigger. Turn, turn, and can you see? Turn. Now, when you're turning, you want to make sure that you catch the fishy chain part so that it's on the inside. Whoops, the inside part of that loop. Okay, that's it. That is it. So that's using a pre-made. Whoop. ear wire, and dun, 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 dun. So cute. Oh, is that backwards? It is. Because again, the charm has a front and a back. Just make sure it's the right way. Okay. I'm going to pop it on my ear, turn the camera around so I can do a little show and tell on my earrings. So here is the bell earring. So you can see it in comparison. And here is the flower hoop with the fish that yells, Hawaii. Does one bag of the Curler German glass have enough? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You are 3 short. But I tell you what, I can sell you 3 off my strand if you don't have enough. Because I have some extras. It's cute. Okay. So if you need 3 more, Karen, just let me know. I'll figure that out. All right. That is the fishy earring. Now I'm gonna pull out my cone shell. What time is it? Oh, yay! I have 15 minutes, and I think I can do it in 15 minutes. And then, if I abruptly hang up and just yell bye really fast, it's because we got to open the store. So you're like, where'd she go? I wanted to ask a question. Ask now, because we open up. Now, if this is your first time watching, I'm Jamie, and I'm in Honolulu, Hawaii, and Jason and I have this store for 28 years. This is our 20th year. And we love to bead. I love, love, love to bead.
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna send this over to.
Does anyone need a cone shell today? I have this whole tray of cone shells. Now, here's the problem. Some of them have holes and some of them don't have holes. The wonderful part is you could, if you don't want the wire to go through and you're just going to make it like this, then you can do it without a hole. So if you, oh, and here is a new sample that Miss Connie just made for one of our kits with a cone shell. So this is a coral with cone shell bracelet. It's so bright, so it makes the shell look really white, but it is on the cream side, and it's called an abbreviated cone, and it has polka dots all over these. So cute, huh? Arigato. Now, if you're interested in one of these cones, please let me know. Because if you do want to do the one with the whole can, and my friend Gail, we've asked her husband to help us drill these. So if you do want one, I can ask her to have Rob drill it for us. Most times, a lot of the holes are created by nature. And then, on the off chance that it didn't get worn down enough by the sand and the surf, there's not going to be a hole. I'm trying to figure out which Christmas tree do I like. I think I like, oh my God, this one's so cute. I'm gonna go with, oh, this one doesn't have a hole. No, I don't want you guys to wait for me. So let's see if there's any. So when there isn't a hole, we drill them because there's no other option. That's cute. Okay. You have to make one with a slightly bigger. Isn't that funny? There's so many here, and I'm like, I don't know which one. Okay, so if you do want one, do tell me. I think the smaller ones without the holes are $13. I cut 1 foot of wire. Actually, 1 foot of wire was plenty, for the long one. So why don't I just cut out of, I have no idea. I'm gonna cut 8 inches and we'll see what happens. Has anyone here made this before? The little cone shell. So I'm just gonna make a quick cone, go around the outside. I'm gonna start kind of small because the loop at the top here is the beginning. So it doesn't have to be really big.
How wire you?
I'm gonna use 16. Though, I should have used 18 because my cone is so much tinier. Look.
Yeah, I got some 18 here.
But you
You
know
have
what?
some 18. There you
Yeah, but I cut it.
go. Okay. So is it,
So
what is
gonna
that? Brass?
gold
Plated?
plated, the old stuff, the one that was like real gold plated.
Not gold color.
No. And I sound like that because I'm like, this stuff is kind of hard.
Yep, it is.
So
Jamie, I
they,
see you change. Jamie, I see you change your pliers. What kind of plier are you using now?
oh,
You switched like automatic. You saw that, right? So Jamie went from her standard flat nose pliers, which is half the width of this tool right there. What is that called, Jamie?
this is called a large flat nose flyer.
Okay.
It has a little bit, well, it has a bigger grip, so I'm able to work that. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should have made them all smaller, but you know
Mhm.
what?
You can.
I didn't. So let's just see what happens. Are you guys curious? Just like me? Just gonna roll it with my fingers. Okay. So we take that. Now, you have an option. If you want to make sure that your wire cage is super boingy, you can put it on. Hammer it to harden it a bit. A little bit more than that is good. Carmen, which bracelet did you make? The Christmas tree one?
No, coral.
Oh, the coral one? Yay. Okay, so this cage is kind of big, yeah? But let me show you what to do. We're going to just hand tighten it, kind
Hang
of
on.
like rolling.
I got your hand. Just stay where you're comfortable.
Thank you. Oh, the clock is ticking. Okay, so it's almost like squeezing a paper towel, a roll of Bounty. Like I'm just doing that over and over until you can see that it's getting smaller. I'm gonna have to use a slightly bigger shell, Jay. Can
Let's
you
switch
give
it
me?
over.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Here?
hmm
Okay.
Because I
Here,
cut too much
let's just use
wire.
this because this will work. The
Yeah.
long pointy ones always work. Oh, it's too big now.
No, no.
You sure?
Yeah, I like that. Should I use that one?
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Just gotta, yeah, pull that top. Can you show them the round nose plier trick to push up that? Oh, can you show them the long round nose?
Mm-hmm.
Because you need a little bit more punchy space, yeah? There you go. So this, you guys, is called a long round nose plier. It's about anywhere from 2 to 3 times longer than your standard round nose plier. And I like this for doing what Jamie's gonna do in just a second.
You've been a Bead Gallery customer for 30 years or a long
Or more.
time when you're like, I have that tool. Okay, so you can grab that. This is like a great tool for making cones. See how I'm pushing that? So never fear, even if it feels like your piece is too large, you can always crank it smaller. Ta-da! Did you see that? Now it's tiny. Hey, maybe I can put my baby cone in here.
Probably good.
No, now I made it too skinny. All right. Now I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger. So unwind it like a bounty paper towel, like a big roll, and put it in. So as you can see, there is some messing around with it until you can kind of get it to size. Yeah. If you're gonna do it small, use 18 gauge. If you're gonna do a big one, you can do 60. I'm gonna put the yellow cone in. And now you can fix all the distances in between, kind of even it out. Put it in, even it out. Ooh. Okay. Now I want to get this more centered. Oh no,
What?
this cone doesn't have a hole.
Oh, I can get you one that it does have a hole.
Mm, these are real life beater problems. Oh, we have 4 minutes, but it's looking pretty cute, right? You can see where we're going with this cutie. Can anybody see where we're going with this cutie? How about if I get just a thumbs up? Now, at the bottom of this, we're going to coil.
Here you go. Which one?
You know what? I'm going to keep this yellow one and I'm not going to finish it because you know what? It has to be this skinny to fit this cage after all of that. So I'm going to bring it in, okay, but not for today. And then push it out because I'm going to go drill this sucker. Now, if anybody does want custom cone. You have a minute to ask me about it, and I can show you the tray because if you want a baby size one that you can do 18 gauge, I have to drill mine out now, so I can do yours today as well. How much is the drilling? 'Cause I think the cone is
It comes. So the cones are.
here's the price, but that's the undrilled. I can't remember if you think. Well,
Let me
if we
check.
have a price, we'll let you know. I know the grains of sand are so cute. So this is going to be my Christmas tree. So I hope you enjoyed watching me kind of like open and close it. And I think it's good to see because sometimes when you see a video and all that part has been cut out and you say, hey, all they did was wind 3 times and pop it out. Well, honestly, there is quite a bit of fiddling when it comes to wire. And if you don't see it, it can make you feel like, what is happening? Well, nothing's happening. That's just the real life should not be edited, yeah, to that extent. I think it sets up false expectations. Oh, I sound like a grandmother now. But how do I do the star? Oh, I will put the link to the video for Joanne's video because it is 2:59 and I'm so sorry. I just ran out of time, but I have done the star multiple times in different lives. So I'll put it in the WhatsApp updates group as well, so that way you can see it over there. If you do want a cone shell, like I said, they are $13, and usually the drilling fee is 5, but we can make the drilling fee 250. So if you want a cone shell for 15.50, I can show you these little babies, and then we will drill yours out. If not, go dig through your shelves because you may have one, and you can go and make a Christmas tree cone shell too. So cute. And they look like this, but these will be tinier. You can use plated wire with it. All right, I'm gonna switch. Thank you very much. Don't forget to join our updates and our updates and drops group in WhatsApp. We gave away, I think, 50. We had 50 things in our D stash last week. So everybody's boxes were full. We mailed a lot of those out. If your current shipping didn't cover how much stuff was in your bag, there might have been an extra $2 to $8 that we asked you to pay just to cover the shipping of all the free goodies. And my friend Sandra said she'll be back next Wednesday. So check that group again because you will see some more destashing of gems, beads, cords, findings. Oh my God, books, all kinds. I am trying my best to get my brain decluttered so that 2026 I can float into it. I don't know about you guys, but I want to spend more time making things, and I just need more space, more time. And I think I can do that. I think I can I can create more space in my brain. Where's my earring? I was feeling a little imbalanced. Jason's gonna sign us off, but I want to show you my earrings before I go.